Hector, helmet flashing, answered nothing, and Helen spoke to him now, her soft voice welling up. My dear brother, dear to me, bitch that I am, vicious, scheming, horror to freeze the heart. Oh, how I wish that first day my mother brought me into the light, some black whirlwind had rushed me out to the mountains and into the surf, where the roaring breakers crash and drag, and the waves had swept me off before all this had happened. But since the gods ordained it all, these desperate years, I wish I had been the wife of a better man, someone alive to outrage the withering scorn of men. This one has no steadiness in his spirit, not now, he never will. And he's going to reap the fruits of it, I swear. But come in, rest on this seat with me, dear brother. You are the one hit hardest by the fighting, Hector. You more than all, and all for me, whore that I am, in this blind, mad Paris. Oh, the two of us. Zeus planted a killing doom within us both, so even for generations still unborn, we will live in song. Turning to go, his helmet flashing, tall Hector answered, Don't ask me to sit beside you here, Helen. Love me as you do, you can't persuade me now. No time for rest. My heart races to help our Trojans. They long for me sorely whenever I am gone. But rouse this fellow, won't you? And let him hurry himself along as well, so he can overtake me before I leave the city. For I must go home to see my people first, to visit my own dear wife and my baby son. Who knows if I will ever come back to them again, or the deathless gods will strike me down at last at the hands of Argive fighters. A flash of his helmet, and off he strode and quickly reached his sturdy, well-built house. But white-armed Andromache, Hector could not find her in the halls. She and the boy and a servant finely gowned were standing watch on the tower, sobbing, grieving. When Hector saw no sign of his loyal wife inside, he went to the doorway, stopped, and asked the servants, Come, please, tell me the truth now, women. Where is Andromache gone? To my sister's house? To my brother's wives with their long flowing robes? Or Athena's shrine where the noble Trojan women gather to win the great grim goddess over? A busy, willing servant answered quickly, Hector, seeing you want to know the truth, she hasn't gone to your sisters, brothers' wives, or Athena's shrine where the noble Trojan women gather to win the great grim goddess over. Up to the huge gate tower of Troy she's gone, because she heard our men are so hard pressed. The Achaean fighters coming on in so much force, she sped to the wall in panic like a mad woman. The nurse went with her, carrying your child. At that, Hector spun and rushed from his house, back by the same way down the wide, well-paved streets, throughout the city, until he reached the Scaean gates, the last point he would pass to gain the field of battle. There his warm, generous wife came running up to meet him, Andromache, the daughter of gallant-hearted Eetion, who had lived below Mount Placos, rich with timber, in Thebe below the peaks, and ruled Cilicia's people. His daughter had married Hector, helmed in bronze. She joined him now, and following in her steps a servant holding the boy against her breast, in the first flush of life only a baby, Hector's son, the darling of his eyes, and radiant as a star. Hector would always call the boy Scamandrius. Townsmen called him Astyanax, lord of the city, since Hector was the lone defense of Troy.